Jung Hae-in says he loves vacationing with Jung So-min, publicly showing his love for Bali. Hello to all our wonderful viewers at. We're back with another exciting and possibly love-filled story. So thank you for sticking around and supporting our channel. As always, we appreciate your continuous love and we hope you enjoy today's romantic and slightly mysterious content. And remember, some of the details here are based on keyhole fan observations and speculation, so take them with a playful pinch of salt. But really, who doesn't enjoy a bit of juicy celebrity gossip? Now let's dive into it. Recently, Jung Hae-in and Jung So-min sat down together for an interview with Harper's Bazaar. And let's just say sparks were flying not only in the interview, but in the hearts of fans. Watching the chemistry between these two co-stars was so palpable it left many viewers. Are they just close friends or is there something more bubbling beneath the surface? You know what we're talking about. The kind of chemistry that makes people sit up and go, hold on, this feels a little too friendly. The interview started with a playful, almost flirtatious dynamic between the two. At one point, So-min, with her signature charm, actually complained to Hae-in for leaving her to handle the more difficult questions. Now here's where things get interesting. So-min rarely shows this kind of playful, slightly pouty side during interviews, especially not with her other co-stars. She's usually poised, professional and all smiles, but with him, it's like we're seeing a different side of her, almost childlike, teasing him for putting her on the spot. Fans couldn't help but notice how comfortable she seemed with him, like they had this inside joke that only the two of them understood. And Hae-in, well, he took it all in stride, grinning from ear to ear. He responded with his usual charm and even revealed a particularly memorable moment from their time filming together, the infamous swearing scene. According to Hae-in, So-min spent a lot of time preparing for that scene, putting in a ton of effort to make sure it was just right. And honestly, he wasn't lying. If you've seen the scene, you'll know that their back and forth cursing battle was intense and kind of iconic. What really caught the attention of viewers though, was how Hae-in described it. He seemed genuinely in awe of how much thought So-min put into it, and his admiration for her was impossible to miss. Now here's where things take a more intimate turn. In one part of the interview, Hae-in casually offered So-min a whiff of his cologne. Yes, you read that right. It wasn't staged, it wasn't planned. It just happened naturally, as if they were two people so close that sharing scents was second nature to them. And viewers noticed immediately. The internet was abuzz with speculation. They're so close that they're smelling each other's cologne, one fan tweeted. This is not normal co-star behavior. Indeed, the way Hae-in just leaned in as if it was the most casual thing in the world had fans whispering that this was something more than just friendship. After all, who shares their perfume or cologne with someone they don't feel intimately connected to? And let's not forget So-min didn't seem the least bit fazed by it. She just leaned in and took a sniff like it was something they'd done 100 times before. Some fans, drawing from their own love experiences, were quick to point out that this kind of ease and comfort around each other often signals a deeper connection. You don't get that close to someone without some kind of bond, whether it's officially romantic or not. But the most telling moment, when Hae-in started talking about their recent trip to Bali, he could not stop gushing about it. And it wasn't just about the beautiful scenery or the relaxing vibes of the island. No, it seemed like his fondest memories of Bali had a lot to do with who he was with rather than where he was. Every time Bali came up, Jung's eyes lit up and he couldn't help but smile. It was as if talking about Bali was code for talking about So-min. And who can blame him? Bali is the perfect romantic getaway after all. Fans didn't miss this either. In fact, some sharp-eyed viewers went back to watch old interviews and noticed how differently Hae-in talks about vacations now. It's like his trip to Bali with So-min changed something in him. Before he talked about vacations like any other person. Relaxed, easygoing. But now there's this excitement in his voice, this subtle hint of affection every time he talks about Bali, leading fans to, is it Bali he's in love with or is it So-min? And let's not forget the thank you note he almost jokingly sent to Harper's Bazaar for organizing their trip to Bali. "Thank you Bazaar Korea for bringing us together," he said with a grin that had fans swooning. "You gave us this moment." What moment? The fans need to know. While they haven't confirmed anything official, fans are practically detectives at this point, piecing together every little moment between them. From the way they interact during interviews to their subtle closeness during photo shoots. People are convinced that these two have crossed over from just co-stars to something much more intimate. After all, seasoned fans of celebrity love stories know that sometimes it's the small things, the casual touches, the shared jokes, the mutual admiration that give away a budding romance. So whether Haein and So-min are just friends or something more, one thing's for their connection is undeniable. And with every new interview or public appearance, the fans grow more certain that they're witnessing something special. Maybe it's love, or maybe it's just an incredibly close friendship. Either way, it's clear that Haein's love for Bali has a little something to do with So-min. And who wouldn't fall in love with Bal and So-min? Jung Haein and Jung So-min recently starred in a film together that was an absolute hit. The movie not only captured the hearts of viewers, but also fueled endless discussions online. Fans were completely swept away by the chemistry between the two lairds, which felt so natural and genuine that many started wondering if there was more to their relationship off-screen. The behind-the-scenes footage from the movie's production only added fuel to the fire. The way they interacted during breaks, shared playful moments and seemed so comfortable with one another left fans buzzing with excitement. Of course, with such amazing on-screen and off-screen moments, it didn't take long for dating rumors to surface. Fans have been analyzing every little detail, from their body language during interviews to how they look at each other in group photos. Some even pointed out the subtle ways they seem to support one another, which led to even more speculation about whether their closeness is just acting or something more personal. While these rumors are fun to entertain, we have to remind ourselves that they are just that. Rumors and speculations. There's no concrete proof that the two are dating. But honestly, I get it. I love how you all think because it matches my own thoughts perfectly. I mean, who wouldn't want to believe that such an incredible pair might be more than just co-stars? There's a special thrill in imagining that their bond is as strong off-screen as it appears on-screen. Still, until we hear anything official from them, it's important to remember that these are just our fan speculations. But hey, who knows, right? Maybe one day they'll surprise us all. In the end, we might never know for sure unless they decide to officially confirm it. But isn't the speculation half the fun? For now, we'll keep dreaming of Bali Jung Haein and Jung So-min because whether it's just a work trip or the beginning of a romantic adventure, it's definitely a story worth following.